These are my nephews, Ethan, Jaden. And they helped me put this beast together today. There it is, the big blue barge. This is my 3.5 barrel boat. I just thought of this idea. I know it's kind of been done before, but I haven't seen anybody put a motor on the darn thing yet. Leave it to me though, right? Noisy little guy. Luckily I have earplugs, but I'm probably bothering the heck out of the neighbors here. I don't care at the moment. I'm having fun. I don't think I'd take it on any strong winds though for sure. If the calm waters, it's alright. I might get wet today. Oh well. So yeah, basically this is one drum right here. I cut it and bent this piece down as you saw, and this is the third section added. For the steering, I decided to crisscross the lines. That way, when I'm turning, this is left, right, more natural that way. Well, I'm using for the seat. The nice thing about this goes back and forth, and you can kind of adjust it just by leaning back and forth. But yeah, look at all this luggage back here. You got the gas, whatever you want to carry here, fishing, cooler. I kind of like it. It's a semi-success. I'm about 185 pounds. Interesting. For the most part, they stayed dry. This did a pretty good job of deflecting the big waves, and they were like rollers, like, yay. Sometimes they would hit and it goes straight up. They'd kind of arc in a little bit, but that would be the maximum sea rocket rollers that I'd ever want to go in this boat. This did seem to help some, though. It was fun. Little game fisher. Still works pretty good when it decides to work. Man, I was rocking out there, but you know, this is all the water that came in. This is where I'm sitting. Just a little puddle. Not bad. Okay, back in the shop. I'm going to take this little guy off and try something else. Okay, here's the other half of the barrel I had left behind. Came up with this guy. Now that will go up here. It's about another 5 pounds, but I don't mind. I like the aesthetics. If I were to do this again, I would have made the front barrel just with one barrel instead of piecing two pieces together. And then the split barrel would be the one in the middle and the very end. Last screw. All right. Bulletproof. This is kind of cool. Tomorrow I'm going to take it out to Lake Union. See how she fares. Two other improvements I made were the PVC side oar mounts and then also this handy wood shelf. Well, here we are in the Blue Barrel boat in Lake Union, and I can't get my motor to run. it started and ran, but it wasn't going anywhere. Checked out the little pin that holds the prop. It was broken. That was from the last clip you saw me coming close to the camera, and you saw the motor bouncing. It was grounding out on the ramp. Anyway, I went to the hardware store eventually, got a little cotter pin and fixed it, but tearing the thing apart, I thought I had a actual pin inside the casing. I think that's on my Tanaka. And anyway, tearing the cover off, I accidentally took the spring off, the coil spring. It took me an hour and a half to figure out I couldn't put it back on. So here it is. I've been trying to do it manually without a spring, and sometimes it works, but 99% of the time it doesn't. So I give up. I'm going home. So here I am in the blue boat once again, this time Port Susan, near where I live. And I got the 3 horsepower motor that's now on the beach. And I'm actually being towed by a friend of mine with a Coro speedboat. Say hi, Gary. Tonight what happened was I never fit the motor mount for this 3 horsepower motor, and it's much wider than the motor clamp can accept. So tonight we're gonna play with it. Maybe tomorrow we can come back out here and give it a spin. So this is about all the footage that I've got of this last and final journey with this little blue barrel boat. You can tell I'm going in circles, and steering was just not working right. And after a little bit, the motor decided to die. Not to mention that I didn't have a very good strong transom support. You can kind of see the motor flexing around there. I don't know. Both my motors are kind of used up. I've used them multiple years on multiple projects. I've enjoyed the hell out of them, but I think it's time for an upgrade one of these days. It's going to cost some money though. These little motors, when they're new, aren't cheap. But I think that's what I need to do to test out future models. Anyway, there you go, folks. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye. The paddle of shame.